welcome to my channel, Love Grows Tarot. I'm here to do a tarot card reading for the sun sign of Sagittarius in the month of May. This isn't my usual place that I do readings, but the room where I do my readings is being used today. So I'm just going to do it here in my bedroom. So if you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave descriptions in the description box below. I do take donations. You can go to paypal.me/lovegrowstarot, and all this additional money goes right back into my craft. I do general readings. They're not going to resonate with absolutely everybody, and the themes and energies in this reading can take place in the future. I start off with 3 opening cards: the past, the present, and the future, just to see what kind of energies are lingering there for you. And then I continue on with the rest of the reading. So let's get started for the sun sign of Sagittarius in the month of May. So the first card is from the past. Oh, I am guided by the tarot cards and spirit, and basically I just keep shuffling till the appropriate cards fall from the deck. So from the past, we have the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is the card of secrets. When things are being kept from you, when information is being kept from you, when people aren't in their best behavior, watch out for your material items, be guarded. Yeah, so something from the past. From the past, either you or somebody has been keeping secrets, and the information didn't quite reach you. There's something there that's missing. So you have to really sort of like go into yourself and reflect on what from the past, like what does this mean to you? This card is also about people who can't handle conflict and then slip away. As soon as something happens, tensions or obstacles or conflict, then they just it's like fight or flight kicks in. So watch out for that kind of behavior, because that can be habitual and ongoing. Also, it could be that when people are in a situation where they've had enough, it doesn't serve their best interest, and they just take whatever they can and they move out because of that relationship or whatever it is isn't really serving the best interest. So this card from the past is lingering for you, Sagittarius. You have to go into yourself and figure out what this is. Is this a habit forming situation that you've created? Do you feel like somewhere along the line you've been misinformed? Somebody's taken something from you, somebody's held secrets, or are you in a situation where you keep holding on to something but it's not in your best interest, and the thing that you should be doing is just gathering what you have and then just move forward from that? So that's your card from the past. Your card from the present is the 2 of Wands. So the 2 of Wands is when you are gaining momentum. You've got ideas. Wands are very active energy. They're very, it's you and your ideas and getting things started and really putting energy into it and having great ideas and really sort of building up a momentum of what you want to do and where you want to project yourself. So that's really what's happening at present. If you've got some ideas that you're thinking about or holding on to, now would be a good time to really activate these ideas of yours. Be mindful of that past, whatever this energy in the past is lingering around for you. Make sure you take care of that as you are pursuing new goals and dreams and pursuits. All right, so the next card is the future. So the future comes from a major arcana card. This is Judgment, and this is a life lesson. So you're going to be learning something in the future. What you're doing today, all these ideas and this momentum that you're building, is actually really going to take you to a good situation, because Judgment is like the aha moment, when you really sort of figure out yourself. You've understand the power of yourself, your authentic self, your self-awareness, and you really know where you're going and what you are and where you spiritually are, and where you're going, and what you want to do. And it's a very, very, very powerful energy that takes you to the exact kind of things that you want to be doing, that Dharma energy. So that's in your future, but really focus in on the past, because a lot of the what's going on in the present can be affected by this card from the past. So really take notice of this, and if you can clear up whatever that energy is from the past, whether it's patterns that you've created, or whether it's the kind of people you surround yourself with, or whether you yourself keep secrets, clear that up, get your ideas going, because you've got a really strong future, and it's going to be a future where you're really in touch with exactly who you are and what you want to do. What else does Sagittarius need to know about? So we have another major arcana card. This one is the Hierophant. So this is another major lesson, life lessons. The Hierophant stands for traditional values, core values, who you really are, and staying true to that. It also resonates with traditional religious values, traditional religions, traditional religious practices. Could be marriages, anything that takes place under that sort of religious realm. It also could be for people that are connecting to a more spiritual career or path, and you want to master this path, and you want to share your knowledge with others, and then you create an audience, and you create people, and you become a leader within this. So this is the Hierophant's message. Underlying, stay true to yourself, and stay true to your core values, and traditional modes of expressing yourself, and just being yourself. The next card is another major arcana. Got a lot of lessons happening here for you, Sagittarius. This one is the Moon. So the Moon is a very interesting card, because the Moon is your intuition. The Moon is your instincts. The Moon takes you into the deep depths of your emotions, including your fears. It's transformative. Transformative in the way that you face your fears and you get beyond your fears. So this is going to be a life lesson for you in the month of May. Whatever it is inside you that holds you back, you have to face these fears, and you have to move past them, because like I just said, they hold you back. They're holding you back. And once you can transform past these fears, all this area of opportunity opens up. Really listen to your instincts, and really listen to your intuition about which direction you're going through in the month of May, and really stay true to your core values. So these two are really strong lessons for you, and if you can learn from these lessons, judgment is going to be your best friend in the future. Lots of great opportunities. Just being truly who you want to be, and being your true authentic self, and carrying that out into the world. And when you carry that out into the world, there's enormous opportunities come your way. So then we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a very positive energy. It's all about celebrations, anything from weddings to birthdays to party planning to events. It's just a reason for celebration. So we've got the two major life lessons, and then we've got this card of celebration. So really, really take notice, take these messages seriously from the major arcana cards. Because if you can create this kind of like true authentic self with powerful core values, and get past your fears, there's a lot of energy opening up for you. There's going to be a lot of exciting things. We also have the weddings. For some of you, that could very well be it. It could be a wedding of some type, and then the Moon is sort of blocking you from this sort of happy event, because a whole lot of fear and doubts are centered around that kind of commitment. So really, for some of you, really sort of figure out, get in there and pull out those fears. Get those fears out. Face them, and really challenge yourself to figure out what that is. Because a lot of times fears are just illusions that you create. These scenarios that you create of how you think things are going to be especially in the future when actual events haven't even happened. So really get in there and dig out those fears. What else does Sagittarius need to know about for the month of May? So we have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is a completion. All the tens are completions. The Ten of Swords is a tough group to get through because it's really it's not emotional, so it really sort of tugs at you and really pulls at you and really sort of gets in and to your head and really can have a huge effect on your self-esteem and your doubts. So the Ten of Swords means that you've come to the end, like you've come to an end of maybe people were backstabbing you, or maybe just going through the swords weighed heavy on you because it was just a lot of emotional stress and a lot of like getting into your emotions and sort of figuring out who you are. But that's over. And now that, as you can see, that there is the dawn is rising and excuse me, I have to sneeze. There is a new day dawning, a new brightness. You've completed the swords and now you're moving on. So any sort of darkness or heaviness, especially emotionally, or abusive energy is going to be lifted from you. Any sort of depression is going to be lifted from you. Now we have another major arcana card, and this comes from Justice. So justice is when things are balanced. Justice is when things are fair. Justice is the truth. So live by the truth, die by the truth. The truth. This is justice. So really it's about if there's things going on in your world where you're waiting for answers, especially in the legal system, justice is there to let you know that it's going to come out fairly. It's going to come out in your favor. If it's you yourself, and maybe, especially with this from the past, we have the Seven of Swords, which is always all about secrets. So if you find that you have a pattern of untruths or secrets, justice is a life lesson for you to clear that up. Just be very honest going forward. Be very truthful going forward. It's also a karma card, so what you reap is what you sow. So keep that in mind. And if you need to make kind of changes to your behaviors or just your habits, or when you sort of hide behind untruths to protect yourself, you gotta need to clear that up, because that's going to be your life lesson. And once again, these life lessons open these doors to enormous opportunities. And if you don't learn your lessons, you're just going to be repeating yourself. You're just going to fall back into bad behaviors, and then you're going to have to repeat yourself. Your tarot card readings are always going to stay the same kind of, like, in the same kind of areas where they want you to make these changes. So if you want these new opportunities and you really sort of want to open yourself up, open yourself to the life lessons of these cards. And justice is always truth, expression and communication and truth. And then we have another one. So now we have the Devil. So for the month of May, Sagittarius, you're going to be going through some pretty major life lessons. So the Devil is part of life. Everything's a duality. We have yin, we have yang, we have black, we have white. We have the Devil because the Devil is an energy that is with us. So you work hard all week, and then you decide on the weekend you have some time off and you want to hang out with friends and you want to have a few drinks and a few laughs and maybe go to a party or do things to get that energy off, have some sort of fun. But the thing with the Devil is that if you walk down that road with the Devil too far, it can lead to addictions, it can lead to bad relationships, it can lead to a lot of things that are going to turn your life around, and not for the better, for more negative ways. So it's a dance. You can dance with the Devil, because the Devil's there to sometimes lighten the stress of just your day-to-day momentum. But at the same time, the Devil can also create that addiction, can create those relationships that are more lustful than compassionate or passionate. So the devil's here because something in your life is out of sorts, and you're either always drawn to bad relationships that aren't very healthy for you, maybe because your self-esteem, or something from the past that has enabled you to create those kind of, or attract those kind of relationships, and you keep repeating and you keep repeating and you keep repeating. It could be your lifestyle. Maybe it's out of balance. Maybe instead of having more of a work play balance, you have more of a play. Or maybe substance, there's abuse of substance, or maybe that has a hold on you. Really sort of get into where the devil sits in your life, and really take that card seriously, but take control of what it is that you need to identify. And when you identify what it is, start taking the steps to correct it. Whoa. Okay, what else does Sagittarius need to know about in the month of May? So here we go. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, and this is the work card. So after talking about the devil, we've got the work card. If it is that you find that the devil keeps you away from your responsibilities, get back to your work, because your work is going to be beneficial to you. And keep working, because there's lots of rewards for you within your work, not only personally, but externally as well. So get back to work. Basically just get to work, and that's going to take care of a lot of things too, if you have to take the steps, because maybe that you feel that you have an addictive behavior, or maybe your consumption of stimulants has sort of outweighed taking control, but taking more of an important place in your life than other things. You got to change that around, and work's going to help you. Your craft, your projects, your career, just put yourself into that. So what else does Sagittarius need to know about for the month of May? The month of May for Sagittarius. So we have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is the card of grief. It's also the card of regrets. It's a heavy card, so it's a heavy energy. Not so much like the 10 of Swords, which could mean just being things from emotional abusive situations, or even emotional abuse on a lighter note, like just backstabbing and things like that, but consistent, and it's sort of torn you apart. This is more grieving. It could be things, relationships from the past that you keep on focusing on, or the type of relationships that from the past that have had a mark on you. It could be a passing of somebody, but the basic idea with this card is that there's 2 cups, and you have to start moving forward. You have to let go of the past. Forgiveness is very important. If it is grieving of somebody that passed away, they know, they can sense it from, even though they're not here, they know how strongly you feel about them, but they want to see you move on, and they want to see you do good things, and they want to see you live a life. They don't want to see you just constantly being saddened by things. If it is burnt bridges, then you have to get over that, and you have to move forward, and you have to learn from those lessons. This is a big card of forgiveness as well, because sometimes people don't understand forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean if somebody has done you wrong, then you have to forget it. Forgiveness means that you're letting go of that chain, that you forgive them and set them free, and you also set yourself free. You've got 2 cups, pick them up, go forward. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So this is a quick energy that's coming in. The Knights can represent, they represent people that it's not a mature energy like a king, and it's not a young energy like a page. It's sort of that middle ground. But Knights are out creating their reality. They're out for the service of others. They're out creating their careers, their goals, their lifestyles, and they're doing it with the power of whatever suit they hold. The Knight of Swords is the sword. So this person is a very intellectual person, a very driven person, not so much an emotional person. Some like an Aquarius type, where it's like a little detached but a little more visionary. So this person wants you to like get out of this funk, get to work, get out of this, and this person can come in really quickly to help you with this, or come in and really sort of like, you know, say it, like get the facts straight and say it to your face and like really get you going. Like, this is it, we've had enough, get up, get out, let's do this, right? Get to work, clear up all this stuff going on, and open some doors for new opportunities. That's the energy of the Knights. The Knight will come in as a person, or the Knight will come in just to deliver that kind of energy to you, and it can come in ways and events and things that happen really quickly, and sort of like really get like, say it to your face, like, you know, come on, get out of it, get out of it, get out of it. So watch out for the Knight of Swords. Swords are also a winter energy. So if this lingers on for you, this energy may come in the winter. Ultimately, though, you're going to be faced with a really quick energy that's coming in to get you out of this funk, because obviously you're having a tough go of it. And so this person's going to come in and really be blunt and quite direct and quite forward with you about ways to get you out of this. So the final card, which is from the bottom of the deck, which is more of a subconscious energy, is from the Chariot. And the Chariot is all about your drive, your confidence, your self-esteem. It comes from the third chakra, your solar plexus, Manipura. And that's your willpower, your self-esteem, your confidence. And you really have to work on that, because once again, we have another major arcana card here for you. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana cards for the month of May. You got some heavy stuff to go through for the month of May. You got to really take notice of these energies and start working on them, and start building up your confidence, and getting out there and start being more independent. You don't have to be attached to people or things to get everything that you desire and dream. You can do it on your own. And if the mentality that you have is that your self-esteem or your confidence or something from your past has really sort of held you back, you need to get out of it and go forward, because it's going to be really, really helpful. Like I said, for people that get the tarot card readings, if you don't do the lessons, they're just going to appear again and again, maybe in different cards, but it's going to be the same kind of energies coming at you. And as soon as you start working on these life lessons, the reading's going to start changing and really start helping you evolve. So really keep that in mind. All right, so that's my reading for you, Sagittarius, in the month of May. I hope you enjoyed these readings, even though it's in my room. Hopefully I'll get back to my other room, and then hopefully one day I'll actually have a whole setup of my own. But for now, it's all about the reading. If you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave descriptions in the description box below. I do take donations. They go right back into my craft, so I'm very appreciative. You can go to paypal.me/lovegrowstarot, and you can leave them there. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading on Instagram, #lovegrowstarot. And that's it for May. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.